Hello. So today I just wanted to discuss with you a scripture in the book of Proverbs, Proverbs chapter 18, verse 1. It says, through a desire, a man, having separated himself, seeketh and intermeddleth with all wisdom. This is the King James Version. The other Bibles present it in a different way. Um, this scripture, I just want to talk to you about desires. You know, the desires that we have, the desires that people have so much and huge impact on their lives. And you may not realize the direction that your life is going is highly impacted by the desires you have. You may not see that the things that you prefer, the paths that you take in your life are impacted by your desires. That is why you have to really check primarily before we go into actions to say that your actions are either right before God or they're wrong before God. I think you have to check first your desires to see whether your desires are in line with God. I'll give you an example. If your desire is to get rich, all right, by any means, right, you want to be rich using any method that is available to you. This desire is going to it opens you up to do anything at all that is going to bring money to you, which means your desire to become rich has become somewhat an open door for you to go into murder, for you to go into embezzlement, for you to go into robbery and all these other evil ways of getting money fast. So you have to check your desires. At the same time, I'm also asking you to pray for good desires in your heart, because the way that Satan affects us is to bring bad desires. And so if you pray and you have good desires within you, your life's direction will change. And one of the main influences of our desires is our company, our friends, and the things that we expose ourselves to. I remember at one point somebody came into my life who had strong desires for a flashy life. Like when you're driving by, they would say, "Look at that car. Hey man, I need to drive that." When these big bikes drive by, then you say, "Oh, look at that thing." And then it's like his life was all about the flashy and being loudly prosperous and all that. And it in the early days, it really affected me. But as we kept talking and socializing with this person, I somewhat began to warm up to some of those ideas and to be attracted to them. And I'm not saying prosperity is bad. I'm not saying having big and flashy cars is bad. But I think it depends with what your life's vision is and what you're trying to do. And with what I'm trying to do, that may not be the best thing for me to pursue at this point. So I want you to check your desires and see if your desires are in line with what what God would love for you, and also your desires are in line with what will take you to a good end. For example, people whose desires is to really just enjoy life may end up ending good relationships because they are sad for a season. They may end up terminating good relationships because the relationships are not producing joy at the moment, and their vision is to be happy every day. If it means taking alcohol to be happy, they will. If it means spending a lot of their money and live and stay without money forever, they will, because their main mission is to be happy. So you want to check your desires, and I hope this will help you to introspect, think through your life, and check if your desires are really going to take you to the right place. God bless you. Thank you for